Howdy, howdy, my slimes. Welcome back. How are you all doing? Today, we are checking out Lino with Youth. Another solo. I did say a long time ago that I wanted to check out a lot more of their solo stuff. And Young Jin just came out with Loser. Loser? Lover. Not Loser. No. No, far from it. He came out with Lover. And then I remembered I had this on my watch later from a long time ago. So, let's see what it's saying. Let's go.
And now why? Here is P.
Was that a bingo?
Bingo!
Bingo! Oh, what in the funk is going on here? The funk shall be within you.
Time to get this party started now. Oh wait, 세상에 이거 두 발 끝을 내디딘다. 나나나나나 right now. 나나나나. 상관하는 누구도. 거침없이 너를 더 부르라고. 널 막아설 그 무엇도 없어. 이 순간 자유로운 날 느껴. Alright, it's time to play all what you want.
Oh shit! Go on then. Go on, Lino. Hold on a minute. If this has brought back... Hold on a minute. This being in particular. This is like PTSD a bit. There was one teacher in my school who was a nutcase like this who would actually shout at you. He took me outside the class once. Sorry, a little bit of an intermission story time. He took me outside the class. Well, it was actually like this thing called prep, which was at the very, very end. It wasn't detention, but it was like you had to stay behind if you weren't like hitting all your grades. And my grades were like stupid high, so I had to stay in or whatever. And I wasn't achieving it. And he came in the room and was scanning around. And I didn't bring my glasses in back in the day into school. Some days I just like didn't bring it in. Some days I brought it in. I don't know. And I was looking around. He was looking around, and I was like squinting because he was like talking to someone. And then he was like, "I'm talking to you." And then I was like, "He can't be talking to me because I've not said anything." So I turn around, and as I turn around, he says, "No, don't turn around. I'm talking to you." And I was like, "Me?" I was like, "What have I done?" And he said, "Get out now." And he told me to get out. I stood outside, and he literally had me up against the wall, like proper, just shouting at me, borderline spitting in my face, like this guy right here. And then I was just like, nah, this guy's gonna get in trouble, because I tried to explain to him, I don't have my glasses, sir. I wasn't squinting for any reason. Like, I don't know why else you would squint. What did he think? I thought it was funny to squint. I was like, bro, I couldn't see. And well, I didn't say bro, I couldn't see to him, obviously, but I was like, sir, I didn't have my glasses. I was just squinting because I couldn't see you. He went, stop lying to me, da da da. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell my mum when I get home. I'm gonna tell my mum. So I told my mum. I said, Mum, Mr. Blank, we'll call him, done this to me. And mum was like, oh, I'm not having that. So she wrote a letter in my diary. I come in school, I give it to my form tutor, give it to him, and then he calls me in. And he's like, I'm really sorry. I had no idea. And apparently this was like this went around like folklore, because this teacher was rude to everyone and he didn't apologize to nobody for nothing. And then for the next 2 years while I was there, this was in sixth form, so the equivalent of like college or whatever it is. The next 2 years, he was the nicest person to me, but only me. He was just really nice to me and no one else. So I got on his good book. So that's the trick. Get them to shout at you wrongfully. Get your parents to have a go at them. Cheat code. Anyway, that just brought back some PTSD, so I had to let you know. And then later on, people used to egg his house and stuff because we figured out where he lived. I didn't. I didn't egg his house. I just saw eggs at his house. Cold. All of a sudden he was happy.
Feeling like a Superman, I'm like, whoa, oh
Catch that you.
자유로운 날 느껴 alright.
That last bingo letter. The one that got away. It's like the golden snitch from Harry Potter.
It's time to play, oh what you want,
Did that say Lee No downwards?
it's time to
Yeah, Lee No. Youth cold.
oh what you want, 없는 것처럼 터뜨려 내 안에 dynamite. Show me what you wanna do. One more time, count down 3, 2, 1, 지금을 즐겨 가장 자유로운 이 순간. Say yeah. 어딘가 어설퍼도 돼. It's okay, it's okay. 내 모습대로 가장 찬란한 이 순간 속에 뛰어들. We are the best. 자신을 믿어 없는 것처럼 터뜨려 내 안에 dynamite.
That bit right there.
지금을 즐겨 가장 자유로운
It's that. The way that he slides into that. Effortless. Absolutely effortless from the boy.
countdown 3, 2, 1, 지금을 즐겨 가장 자유로운 이 순간. Say yeah. 여긴 너와 나의 youth.
And you've only got it once. You've only got it once. So you better use it. That's one thing. That's one thing that I wish someone told me when I was younger. Don't be afraid to do whatever you want. Don't take life too seriously. It's okay to be awkward, to be weird, it's okay to do all that stuff. Because when I was younger, especially in school, I feel like I was always me, I was always me, but I was just always a bit too serious, especially in school. Like I treated it so serious. And I wish someone told me it's not that deep. It is not that deep. I remember when you do GCSEs, A-levels, and they're like, oh, you better do good here because, you know, your future employers, when you go to get a job, they'll be looking at this shit. Ain't no one looking at nothing. So when did we start lying to kids then? When did that become cool? Because ain't no one looked at my GCSEs a day in my life. Ain't no one even looked at my A-levels a day in my life. University, looking at degrees, yeah, fair enough. They'll look at degrees, especially if you're going into a field that is very specific and you need a degree. But then even sometimes, if you get a job in a certain thing that has nothing to do with your degree, sometimes they don't even care about that. All they care about is you have an experience in the thing and your personality and who you are as you. Oh, so I wish I took the... Anyway, back to where I was at the beginning, because I sidetracked. One thing I wish I did was just take the piss a bit more in school, not care too much. If I could go back, that's definitely what I would do. Because, yeah, I took everything so serious. No detentions, never late, never missed a day of homework in like 8 years, never missed anything, ever. And that is a good thing, I guess, but also, it's never that serious. Never that serious. That was a banger, though. The beat was cold. The beat was very cold. It's a crime to not like this song, facts. Born to be Magni, forced to be second oldest. Feels bad. Feels bad. Anyway, let me know what you guys want me to see next. And hope you guys are having a good day, night, evening, morning. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night.